Hey amigos y amigas! Today we are going to learn 4 expressions. 4 English expressions related to the word fly, F-L-Y. Also, today's episode has been inspired by a flying cockroach. Yes, a flying cockroach. Are you confused? Don't be. Just listen and everything will start to make sense very soon. Let's hit it, maestro. 1, 2, 3, go! Hola, hello, amigos y amigas. You're listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 174, number 174, número 174. Welcome amigos y amigas to the EMS show. My name is Milena from EnglishMadeSimple.net, EnglishMadeSimple.net. Thanks for joining me, guys and girls. Well, that was a really weird introduction, but I'm going to make everything very clear soon. I wanted to start off today's episode with a funny story. I'm full of stories, aren't I? It's not an embarrassing story. This one's going to be okay. It's not an embarrassing story. It is a scary story, I have to say. It is a scary story, but a funny story, that one. The story involves me and an insect. The story involves me and an insect. So let me share it with you quickly, okay? Hope you're listening carefully, okay? Cool. One night, I was chatting with my husband about what to have for dinner that night, okay? And as we were discussing what to eat, something flew in front of me. Something flew in front of me. I thought it was a moth. You know those things that fly towards the light? Moth? They are called moths. Well, something flew in front of me. The past tense to fly is flew. F-L-E-W, flew. Okay, so something flew in front of me. So I thought it was a moth. But I don't know what it was. It went into another room. This room was dark. There were no lights in this room. The lights were off. No lights, okay? So it was dark. And then I thought to myself, what a stupid moth. What a stupid moth. It should be flying towards the light in the living room, not, going into the dark spaces or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a moth, so I can't think like a moth. What do I know? So I've decided to investigate. I went into the room to look for it, the thing. The thing that flew in front of me, I call it it. It was on the carpet. It was on the carpet. It wasn't flying anymore, so it was walking. Okay, no, it wasn't walking. We can't say walking in this case. We should say crawling. So this thing was crawling on the carpet. Because insects don't walk, they crawl. It's an insect, it's a bug, so yeah, we can't say it was walking. So the bug was crawling on the carpet. It was crawling in the dark. Fear of the dark. How does the song go? Fear of the dark. Let me just quickly spell that for you. To crawl is a regular verb. We spell it as C-R-A-W-L. Crawl. Alrighty, so I saw this thing crawling on the carpet. I turned the light on and then I saw it. It was la cucaracha. Okay, it was a la cucaracha. For my non-Spanish speakers, let me translate that for you quickly. La cucaracha means a cockroach. It was a cockroach. Guys, have you ever seen a flying cockroach? Ever? Have you ever seen one? Me neither. But here it was in my bedroom. And it was so huge. It was as big as the palm of my hand. Of course, I screamed. I swore, I said some bad words. You know, the typical reaction you would have. You know, the first reaction was, what the hell is this? It was a flying cockroach. Okay, how many people are still singing the song La Cucaracha? La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. Okay, I don't know the rest of the the lyrics. I hope this song gets stuck in your head. I hope you sing this song all day, alright? I don't know the rest of the lyrics, so I just go you're going to hate me right now because you're gonna sing that song all day. So you guessed it, amigos y amigas. Today's topic is to fly. To fly. So the story I shared with you is true. It actually is based on a true story. I didn't make it up. To make up something means to invent it. So it was really a flying cockroach. It was indeed a flying cockroach, and it wasn't a small one. It was a big one. Yeah, so that was fun. That was my entertainment for the last week. But now let's get back to the show. I want to teach you 4 English expressions, which I'm sure you will hear everywhere around you. I use these expressions in my everyday speech. I use it at work, and I use it with friends. So let's start with expression number 1. I hope you're still recovering from that story. So you might pause if you are recovering, and then we'll continue, okay? And then push play. All right, let's start. Expression number 1. To do something on the fly. This expression is used informally, although you could use it at work as well. If you do something on the fly, you do it quickly, often while you're doing something else, without preparing for it, without planning to do it at all. So you just do it without thinking too much about it. You do something without thinking too much about it. For example, I rarely prepare my breakfast in the morning. I just go out and eat something on the fly. Okay? I just go out and eat something on the fly. I wasn't preparing anything for breakfast. Okay, it doesn't mean I'm going to eat a fly, okay? Let's get that straight. If you use the word fly as a noun, F-L-Y, it describes that annoying insect that you get inside every house that comes around in summer. The fly that flies around the house and around the food. So that's called a fly. It's a small blackish thing with wings. It is called a fly. Right, so I'm not going to eat that fly. Let's just get that straight, okay? I just wanted to clear that up. The expression you need to remember is on the fly. 3 words. To do something on the fly. In my example earlier, I wasn't planning on eating at home. I just decided to choose something to eat on the fly, whatever I felt like eating at the time. That was just my example. You know that some experienced podcasters record their episodes on the fly, but I'm not there yet. I still have to prepare for each episode. I have to prepare the introduction and the closing part as well. So I don't do my episodes on the fly. I still like to prepare for each and every episode I do. Hopefully that's clear. The next expression, amigos y amigas, the next expression is number 2. It won't fly or it will never fly. Okay? So you can either say it won't fly or it will never fly. Okay, what this means is that there is very little chance of something not working or being successful. So let me give you an example. I'm going to use my husband as an example. If my husband came to me and said, "Hey Milena, I have a great idea," I'm going to say, I'll stop him right there and I'm going to say, "You know what? Spare me the details. Your idea will never fly." That's a bit mean. It's not very nice of me, but it's funny. Okay, jokes aside, let me give you a real-life example. You can use this expression at work. Let's imagine my imaginary friend Carlos is at work, working on a project with his boss. He wanted to present a couple of solutions to his boss. His boss hears him out, hears both of his solutions and says, "Okay, Carlos, solution number 1 won't fly. It would be just too difficult to implement. However, I quite like the idea of the solution number 2. And I think you're definitely onto something there, okay? Meaning that you're on the right path. Carlos should go with the solution number 2, okay? Okay, so that was expression number 2. It will never fly, or it won't fly. Cool, amigos y amigas. The expressions I'm sharing with you today, you can use at work, okay? You can use at work. Remember, it's fine to use them at work or with your friends. And these expressions will make you sound more fluent. Another expression I wanted to share with you today that uses the word fly is when pigs fly. Can pigs fly? Well, if a cockroach can fly, I think pigs can fly too. When pigs fly is similar to the previous expression. It will never fly or it won't fly. But it's used in a sarcastic manner. Or maybe don't use it at work, I don't know. But that would be funny. It's kind of like a funny, humorous expression. You could use it at work if you have a really good relationship with your boss and your colleagues. Alrighty, so we use this expression when pigs fly when we want to emphasize the fact that something will never happen. Let me think of an example for you. Someday I will run a marathon. And my husband would reply, yeah, sure, when pigs fly. Yeah, thanks for your support, my hubby. Okay, another example. You could ask your boss at work, hi, Mr. Boss. Can I have 4 weeks off next month? I'm going on a holiday. And your boss says, sure, when pigs fly. Okay, what this means basically, your boss is saying, no, you can't have 4 weeks off. It was a sarcastic remark. Sure, you can go on holiday when pigs fly. Doesn't sound very nice of him, does it? Alrighty guys, if this expression sounds familiar to you, it's because we heard that particular expression in episode 113, 113. The episode called When Pigs Fly, No Way Jose, Ain't Gonna Happen. That was the name of the episode. When was that? Oh my goodness, it was a long time ago now. I think it was last year. Isn't it interesting how the time flies? And that's your next expression, your last expression for today. Time flies. It feels as though I started English Made Simple yesterday, but no, it's now been 2 years. To be exact, as of 16th of March 2018, my EMS baby turns 2. 2 years old. Time flies indeed. So next week we are going to do a special episode to mark 2 years of English Made Simple. So stay tuned. When I say next week, this means 19th of March 2018 for those of you who are listening in real time. We are approaching the end of the show. Let me share something with you quickly, amigos y amigas. Remember, I have a Facebook group called English Made Simple. Now, if you join the Facebook group, you will be asked one question, and that is, how did you hear about English Made Simple? The reason I ask this question is because I want to attract the real followers and listeners of English Made Simple. I get people who are not real people, but robots trying to join the group and then spam everyone in the group. So that's the reason for the question. So just wanted to let you know, don't let this stop you from joining the group. You are all welcome, except if you're a robot, then you're not welcome. But you know what I mean. Simply say, you heard about English Made Simple from a podcast or a website or maybe from a friend. That would be cool. And also, I wanted to let you know, we do some fun stuff inside the Facebook group. Once a week, we do a quiz where you have to guess the correct answer. The quizzes are just another way to learn the language, and I think it's a fun way of learning, in my opinion. I just want to say thanks to everyone who have been participating in the quizzes so far. There's more coming. I'm going to make it harder now. So, guys and girls, today you've learned 4 expressions. To do something on the fly, it will never fly, when pigs fly, and time flies. Those were some expressions related to the word fly. And maybe I'm going to make up another expression. I'm just going to invent one. We're going to say when cockroaches fly. Oh yes, we've also learned about the flying cockroach. La cucaracha. Yes, they do exist. Scary, I know. Thanks again for joining me today. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening to another awesome episode of the English Made Simple show. You've been an amazing audience. You've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Have a great rest of the week. Until next time. Hasta la próxima. Is anyone singing La Cucaracha? La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Bye.